happens in a smile. Love and compassion hand in hand. Forgiveness helps us understand. Infinite threads weaving hearts together, even miles apart. Through the laughter, through the tears, we find strength to face our fears. Infinite threads weaving hearts together, even miles apart.
Hey there, my friends. Welcome back to Infinite Threads. Today we're talking about empathy, self-awareness, and maybe, just maybe, not taking ourselves so seriously all the time. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bob, I already have self-awareness. I am empathetic. This episode clearly isn't for me. Well, here's the thing. The people who think they have it all figured out are usually the ones who need this the most. And look, I say this with love. I say it because I have caught myself being that person before. The one who thinks I'm so patient, I'm so kind, and then suddenly someone cuts me off in traffic and I'm personally composing a Shakespearean-level monologue of outrage. It happens all the time, guys. I have to fight it all the time. So today, let's take a breath. Let's talk about what it really means to be self-aware, why empathy isn't just a nice concept, and, most importantly, why we should all be able to laugh at ourselves a little more. Because if you can't laugh at yourself, don't worry, the universe will do it for you. People talk about empathy like it's this mystical ability, like you need some kind of emotional Jedi training to understand what someone else might be going through. But really, it just takes a second to stop thinking about yourself. And that's hard. I mean, we are very interesting to ourselves. Our problems feel urgent. Our perspective feels correct. But imagine for a second that everyone around you has an equally complicated, messy, ridiculous inner world just like yours. They have regrets, they have stress, they have that one thing they said awkwardly in a conversation 12 years ago that still keeps them up at night. So the next time someone seems off, maybe instead of thinking, wow, they're being rude, consider the possibility that they just got bad news, or didn't sleep, or maybe their dog ate their shoe this morning and they're just trying to hold it together. That's all empathy really is. Allowing for the possibility that life isn't all about us. And if you're thinking, but Bob, I do this already, congratulations. But be careful, because the second you get too proud of your empathy, life will hand you a situation where you really have to use it. And spoiler alert, it's usually with your least favorite coworker. Now let's talk self-awareness, which is fantastic when applied to other people and mildly annoying when applied to ourselves. It's the ability to step back and think, wait, am I being the difficult one here? And the answer sometimes is yes. I know, it's rude. Self-awareness is realizing that maybe you're not mad at your friends for canceling plans. You're just disappointed because you needed a good laugh today. Maybe that driver who cut you off didn't actually plot against you personally this morning. Maybe, just maybe, you aren't the main character of every single interaction. This is where humor comes in, because if you can't laugh at yourself, life will humble you in the most awkward way possible. Like that time I confidently walked into a room to say something profound, only to trip over absolutely nothing and somehow knock over a chair in the process. The universe loves a good reality check. At the end of the day, we're all just trying our best. Some days we nail it, other days we trip over an invisible chair. But if we can pause long enough to let a little more love in, whether that's through empathy, self-awareness, or just not taking ourselves too seriously, we're doing okay. And remember, no one has this whole thing figured out. If they say they do, they're either lying or they have a book to sell. So go easy on yourself, go easy on others, and when in doubt, laugh. Until next time, guys, keep making those ripples. I love you all very, 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 very much. And you know what I need you to do. Go pass that on. Later, Gators.